Welcome to this exciting video where we explore the top 3 most valuable Washington quarter-dollar coins. Coins that may look ordinary at first glance but have become legendary treasures among collectors. From low mintages to historic first-year issues, these quarters prove that pocket change can sometimes be worth a fortune. Let's get started. First up, the Washington quarter dollar from 1974, without a mint mark, shown here in circulated condition. The Washington quarter has been a familiar part of everyday life in the United States for many decades, and the 1974 issue represents a well-used chapter of that long history. This coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why it carries no mint mark, a detail that helps identify its origin for collectors. During the early 1970s, Philadelphia produced massive numbers of quarters to meet the needs of daily commerce. By this time, the Washington quarter was already a trusted workhorse coin, moving constantly through pockets, registers, and wallets. The 1974 Washington quarter is made of a copper nickel-clad composition, which replaced silver in circulating quarters beginning in the mid-1960s. Although it contains no silver, the coin still carries strong historical and educational value. In circulated condition, wear is usually visible on George Washington's hair and facial features. These high points naturally wear down first as the coin passes through years of handling. The obverse features the familiar left-facing portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. This design has become one of the most enduring and recognizable images in United States coinage. The word liberty appears prominently above Washington's head, reinforcing the ideals behind the nation's currency. The phrase "In God We Trust" is placed beside the portrait, remaining clear even on many circulated examples. The date 1974 anchors the coin firmly in the economic and cultural atmosphere of the 70s. Turning the coin over reveals the classic reverse design featuring a proud eagle with outstretched wings. The eagle stands on a bundle of arrows, symbolizing strength and readiness to defend. Beneath the arrows rests an olive branch, representing peace and balance. In circulated condition, the eagle's feathers often appear softened, especially on the chest and wings. Despite wear, the overall design usually remains bold and easy to recognize. The rim and reeded edge of the quarter often show smoothing from years of contact with other coins. Small nicks and marks along the edge are common signs of long circulation. Color is another key feature of circulated 1974 quarters. Most examples show a silver-gray surface with hints of copper visible along the edge. These copper tones reveal the layered construction of the clad coin. Such natural color changes give each circulated quarter a unique appearance. During the 1970s, quarters were among the most frequently used coins in daily transactions. This heavy use explains why truly sharp examples from circulation are harder to find. For collectors, circulated 1974 quarters are appealing because they are affordable and widely available. They provide an excellent learning opportunity for beginners entering the hobby. Studying circulated coins helps collectors understand grading and wear patterns. Even within circulated condition, some quarters show stronger detail than others. Coins with even wear and clean surfaces are often more visually attractive. Proper storage can help preserve circulated quarters from further damage. Coin albums and protective holders are simple ways to organize and protect a collection. Beyond collecting, the 1974 Washington quarter reflects everyday American life of its era. It reminds us of a time when cash and coins were central to daily routines. Parking meters, vending machines, and small purchases all depended on coins like this. Holding a circulated quarter connects us directly to those everyday moments. The weight and size of the quarter give it a solid and familiar feel in the hand. Even after decades of use, the design still carries a sense of dignity and balance. Collectors often compare 1974 quarters to earlier silver issues and later modern coins. These comparisons highlight how materials and usage have changed over time. The absence of a mint mark adds historical context rather than rarity. This coin represents continuity in American coinage rather than scarcity. Every circulated coin has traveled through countless hands and places. Each mark and worn detail tells part of that long journey. Taking time to notice these details deepens appreciation for everyday coins. The 1974 Washington quarter may be common, but its story is meaningful. It stands as a quiet witness to history, commerce, and daily life. Next up, the Washington quarter dollar from 1983, a coin with a P mint mark, shown here in a dark or blackened circulated condition. The Washington quarter is one of the most familiar coins in American history, and the 1983 issue holds a special place among modern quarters. This coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is identified by the P Mint mark located on the obverse near George Washington's portrait. By 1983, the use of the P Mint mark was fully established, making it an important detail for collectors and historians. The year 1983 is especially interesting because no official uncirculated mint sets were produced by the U.S. Mint. As a result, many collectors today encounter 1983 quarters primarily in circulated condition. The coin is made of a copper-nickel-clad composition, a standard material for quarters since the mid-1960s. Although it contains no silver, it remains an important part of everyday American coinage. In circulated condition, the 1983 Washington quarter often shows noticeable wear on Washington's hair, cheek, and forehead. These areas are the highest points of the design and naturally wear down first. The obverse features the classic left-facing portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. This portrait has become one of the most enduring images in United States coin history. The word Liberty appears above Washington's head, even on worn examples maintaining a strong presence. The phrase "In God We Trust" is placed beside the portrait and is usually still readable despite circulation. The date 1983 is clearly visible, anchoring the coin in a specific moment of American economic history. Turning to the reverse, the quarter displays the familiar eagle with outstretched wings. The eagle stands on a bundle of arrows, representing strength and readiness. Below the arrows lies an olive branch, symbolizing peace and balance. In heavily circulated examples, the eagle's feathers may appear smooth and flattened. Despite this wear, the overall shape of the eagle remains bold and recognizable. One striking feature of some circulated 1983 quarters is their dark or blackened color. This darker tone often develops from long-term circulation, environmental exposure, or storage conditions. Black or deep gray surfaces can result from oxidation, dirt buildup, or natural toning over time. While some collectors prefer bright coins, others appreciate the character of dark circulated examples. The reeded edge of the coin may also appear darkened, with smoothing from years of handling. Small nicks and marks along the edge are common signs of extended circulation. During the early 1980s, quarters were heavily used in daily life. They were essential for vending machines, laundromats, payphones, and parking meters. This constant use explains why many 1983 quarters show heavy wear and dark coloration. From a collector's perspective, circulated 1983 P quarters are still very accessible. They offer an affordable way to study an important year in the Washington Quarter series. Dark circulated coins can be especially useful for learning about surface changes and toning. They help collectors understand how metal reacts to time, handling, and environment. Even within blackened condition, some coins retain stronger details than others. Balanced wear and readable designs can still make a circulated coin appealing. Proper storage is important if you wish to prevent further darkening or corrosion. Coin holders or albums can help protect the surface from additional exposure. The 1983 Washington quarter reflects a period when coins were constantly in motion. It represents everyday transactions and routine moments in American life. Holding a dark circulated quarter gives a strong sense of age and use. The weight and size of the quarter remain familiar, even after decades of wear. Collectors often compare dark circulated coins with brighter examples of the same year. These comparisons highlight how differently coins can age under various conditions. The P Mint mark connects this coin directly to the long history of the Philadelphia Mint. While not rare, the 1983 P quarter is notable due to its collecting challenges in higher grades. Dark circulated examples remind us that not all value lies in perfection. Every coin carries a story shaped by time and use. Each worn surface and dark tone reflects years of movement through the economy. Studying these details builds appreciation for everyday coinage. The 1983 Washington quarter is a simple but powerful historical object. It connects the past to the present through something we once used every day. Next up, the Washington quarter dollar from 1984, a coin with a P Mint mark shown here in circulated condition. The Washington quarter has long been one of the most recognizable and widely used coins in the United States. The 1984 issue continued that tradition, serving quietly but constantly in everyday transactions across the country. This particular coin was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is identified by the P Mint mark on the obverse. By the mid-1980s, the use of the P Mint mark had become a regular feature on Philadelphia coins. The P Mint mark helps collectors quickly identify where the coin was produced. It also adds an important layer of historical context to the coin story. The year 1984 sits firmly within the modern clad era of U.S. coinage. At this time, quarters were being produced in very large numbers to meet daily demand. The 1984 Washington quarter is composed of a copper-nickel-clad material. This copper-nickel-clad structure replaced silver in quarters decades earlier and became standard. In circulated condition, where is usually visible on George Washington's hair and facial features. These high points are the first areas to soften as a coin passes through years of handling. The obverse features the familiar left-facing portrait of George Washington designed by John Flanagan. Washington's profile remains dignified and calm, even on well-worn examples. The word Liberty appears above the portrait and is usually still readable in circulated condition. The phrase "In God We Trust" is placed beside Washington and remains a key design element. The date 1984 clearly marks the coin's place in American monetary history. Turning the coin over reveals the classic eagle reverse design. The eagle's wings are spread wide, symbolizing strength and independence. The arrows and olive branch below the eagle represent readiness and peace. On circulated examples, the eagle's feathers may appear smooth from wear. The rim and reeded edge often show signs of circulation such as smoothing and small marks. Color is an important clue when examining circulated coins. Many circulated 1984 quarters show a silver-gray tone across the surface. Along the edge, hints of copper may be visible from the clad layers beneath. These tones develop naturally over time through use and exposure. During the 1980s, quarters played a major role in everyday life. They were used in vending machines, parking meters, laundromats, and shops. This heavy circulation explains why most 1984 quarters show noticeable wear. For collectors, circulated Washington quarters remain very popular. Circulated examples are affordable and easy to find, making them ideal for beginners. Studying wear patterns helps collectors learn grading and evaluation skills. Experienced collectors may seek circulated coins with balanced wear and good eye appeal. Even within circulated grades, some coins stand out for their cleaner surfaces. Proper storage remains important to prevent further wear or discoloration. Albums and holders are simple tools that help protect and organize coins. The 1984 Washington quarter reflects everyday American life of its era. It reminds us of a time when coins were constantly in motion. Holding this quarter connects us to countless ordinary transactions of the past. Despite wear, the design remains strong and instantly recognizable. Every circulated coin tells a story shaped by time and use. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoy learning about classic circulated coins like the 1984 Washington quarter, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below.